Hello and welcome to my How to Master the Dual Fighting Style series, a series in which I break down a certain aspect of the game, and more specifically the dual fighting style, and I break it down, like I said, and help you master that certain aspect, and hopefully when we've covered every aspect, you'll be a complete expert at this fighting style, and that's what my goal is, trying to help people. So let's get moving. Alright, so this is episode 2, and in this episode we're going to be covering how to use a super attack effectively, and yeah, so I hope this will help you guys, and I'm going to take a clip of a super and go in depth on it, just like I did with the dodge break, where I took a big video of a dodge break and then went in depth on that, so hopefully this will be helpful. So yeah, sit tight and watch the clip, and let's get going. Alright, here we have a clip of a normal super. I'm tapping the stab circle slowly, and I will explain why I do that in a second. But I just want you to watch the clip, and just watch it, and I'll dissect it in a second for you guys. And I'll explain everything I'm doing, like I did with the dodge breaks video. So yeah, sit tight, and we'll go in depth in a second. Alright, so as you can see from the video and these two shots, the big thing about using supers is not tapping the tap circles like really fast. As you can see in the video, I tap them very slowly and precisely, and I used to tap them fast, but then it was discovered that the unregistered parry glitch, which is the glitch where you try to parry and the game does not register it and then you die, that glitch is caused by missing stab circles, and in order to not miss them, you have to tap them slowly and precisely. That's the big thing when using supers. I mean, the other thing when using supers, and we'll get to that in a second, but yeah, the big thing is tapping the stab circles slowly and precisely, and make sure not to miss any. If you miss any, you run the risk of an unregistered parry glitch, and that applies for pretty much any stab circle. So always be careful when you're tapping the stab circles, because missing them can cause an unregistered parry. Alright, so this is probably the most obvious thing of using a super, but right after you tap all the stab circles, you're going to get a flurry of stabs depending on how many stab circles you tapped. And this is why most people tap stab circles as fast as possible, because they want to get the many stabs as they can and get the most damage in as possible. But like I said, that causes the unregistered parry glitch. Now if you're almost at the end of a fight, there's no point in not tapping them as fast as you can, because you're not going to have to parry anymore. But if you think that you're going to have a little more to the fight, remember to tap them slowly. And this is just a picture of the stab. He just does a bunch of animations, and that's probably the most obvious thing. He does the stabs after you tap the stab circles. Alright, so let's move on. Alright, so the next thing I want to talk about is the break that you get right after he does the stab animations. And as you can see, the little star indicator up in the top right under my health. That is the same indicator you get during a parry break, which means that dodge breaks, the break that you get after a super and a parry break are very similar, and in the sense that they're both time-based instead of dodge breaks, which are hit-based. So when I say it's time-based, it means that combos, since combos take twice as long and mega combos take 3 times as long, it's not really going to make a difference whether you do combos or not. But I think using combos can be a good idea, because I have figured out a little bit of a system to help you so that you don't get blocked, because getting blocked is bad, and because it can cause unregistered parries. So when you get one of these after a super, it's generally going to be, if you followed the method that I've showed you where you tap stab circles, you're usually going to get 7 or 8, 6, 7 or 8 stab circles, and that means you can usually, this is rough, it's kind of hard to get this exact, but what you want to do is you want to go left, right, left, right, left, right, and then up or down, and you can adjust that to your liking. Just make sure you do 2 normal hits, 4 normal combos, and then 1 mega combo, and that'll generally get you what you want to do. Usually that's for the 7 or 8 stab circles. If you did get a 6 stab circle, I think it might affect the break length a little bit. I'm not really sure. Like I said, supers are very hard to, get the exact length, so I'm just giving you an estimate here, a rough estimate of what you should do when you get a super. So yeah. Alright guys, I want to say thank you so much for watching. Yeah, so hope this helped you. I hope that you will now stop having unrestricted parries and be able to use supers more safely and more effectively. And yeah, so I hope it helped, and yeah, so I'll catch you in the next one. But yeah, I'm Silver's Beast, and I'm out.